got a tip on who kidnapped KG and is headed downtown. I know the KG incident makes his blood boil, but it's unlike him to fall for such an obvious trap. He's completely losing it, and if it's an ambush, he won't stand a chance. The Zap said he left a while ago. Go and help Dwayne before it's too late. Hurry! Grim's gone to persuade the Boxers to sever their ties with the Shadow Platoon. It seems obvious to anyone but him that it's not going to go as smoothly as he thinks. They'll see him as a traitor, and he'll have no chance of getting out without a fight. Even a tough nut like Grim will run into problems if he's outnumbered 4-1. He's supposed to be meeting them in the abandoned subway station, so go give him the support he needs.
Slow.
outlaws have attacked Tong Yun. Seems they mistakenly thought he was one of us. Actually, you two should be working together. Go help him, and leave the rest to me. You're surrounded. I should have known better than to let you go alone. Downtown is pretty popular with the looters. The Shadow Platoon is keeping a close watch on the area, so there's no surprise a welcoming party was waiting for you. Taking on all of them by yourself is going to be pretty tough, but do your best to come back alive.
Hey!
outsiders have been cornered by Kadanashi's disciples into a warehouse. The disciples want to give them a good beating, but they don't have sufficient numbers. Go and lend them a helping hand. Wants to challenge you in a one-on-one battle. Napalm 99 seems keen to see that you get torn to pieces, and he's probably using this as a test to see if Chris has what it takes. You know that means Chris will be giving it everything he's got. Don't let him get the upper hand. You've got to stay calm and strike when it's hot. And don't swing at the outlaws on the sidelines.
Fool, kill him! Hey! Hey!
The outlaws are unhappy with their champion. They're going to punish Chris for losing the fight. That's the kind of short-sighted thinking you'd expect from those idiots. You should get back there and give him a hand to get on his good side. Just because the outlaws used him up and spit him out doesn't mean he's unredeemable. He'll be an asset for us down the line. Besides, given the option between jumping ship and certain death, what choice does he have? The situation is looking worse and worse for the urban areas. The mayor has announced a pledge to restore civil order, but we all know that surveillance cameras and steel gates aren't the solution here. We must take matters into our own hands. The street gangs are kicking up a lot of dust in Central Square, and if left uncontrolled, they may start looting again. I want you to go and rough up the Shadow Platoon member who's leading the rioters. Break his leg as an example to the street gangs. That should put an end to their shenanigans. Heard that someone's jumped Kadanashi's crew that were protecting the citizens from the rioters. Some of them have been hit so hard they're completely incapacitated. It's probably the work of the Shadow Platoon. That area may descend into chaos once again. Word has it that Master Kadanashi himself is out to get revenge for his disciples, promising that the culprits will get what's coming to them. Kadanashi is not our enemy anymore. Go help him out. A member of the Shadow Platoon has gotten separated from the rest of his gang and is apparently taking refuge in a motel. Go and convince him to take a long vacation, if you know what I mean.
Hey, come on! Hey! Hey, come on! Hey, come on! Yeah!
Alex is a brawler from the Green Hill area. This guy is a bad scene. Nobody wants to scrap with him because he doesn't pull any punches, and he's got the skills to back it up. He's been pretty mellow recently, but I think the rioters who have spread to that area have reignited his bloodthirst. It seems he came well armed. To even the odds, you'll probably have to use weapons when you take him on. Keep an eye out for dropped weapons, or grab his, and give him a taste of his own medicine.
I'm gonna take you down!
Enemies are starting to play dirty. They know they don't stand a chance against you in unarmed combat, so they've started packing weapons. You've definitely got your own unique fighting style. But how are you with weapons? You can hit someone with a weapon, sure. But keep in mind you can also throw it at distant enemies. Once you get into the groove, you'll be able to catch or kick away weapons thrown at you. It shouldn't be too hard for someone of your expertise. weapon in hand, you'll be tempted to do all the work yourself. But don't forget that you've also got your partner to back you up. Weapons can be passed back and forth between you and your partner. Once you've wiped out these weapon-wielding street gangs, we can really get to work on cleaning up the city. We'll start with our area first, then head out to the city center. The battle's not over until we've driven every one of them out of this city. Legions have nearly wiped out all of the random stragglers around the busy shopping district. But Alex and Park have barricaded themselves in a bar, and several members of Glenn's team have been wounded pretty badly. These two renegades are working tag team style to take them out. You're the only one who can bring an end to the standoff. I'm counting on you. The Zaps have gotten the Boxers cornered in a scrapyard. If we can take them out, Dwayne's crew should be able to take the city outskirts. Right now, the Boxers are like a bunch of rats in a sack with nowhere to go. But sometimes, an animal is at its most dangerous and unpredictable when it's cornered. Stay alert.
All right.
All of the weaker gangs around this area have been mopped up by Katanashi's disciples. The few that remain have hit a dead end in a back alley. I want you to go and finish the job. That big guy over there seems to be freaked out and desperate because he's lost his homies. Make sure he doesn't get away.
Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Hey, come on.